Oh my god, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Ah, oh my gosh. Oh.
There you go. Oh look, what are we seeing over there?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Good morning everyone and welcome back to a Sri Lanka vlog. Today we are going on a beautiful Jeep safari. I'm really excited to see what we're gonna spot on a safari. It's my first safari. I do hear from a friend of a friend of a friend that they've been on a Sri Lankan safari before and they didn't see much. So my expectations are a little bit low, but I am very prepared to be proven wrong and to have the most magical safari experience ever. But I'll take you on that journey and let's go see what it's like. Our Jeep driver is just at reception, so I'm gonna go find him. Dad, I think, is already there. And let's get on the road. Good morning. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Very good. All right, looks like we're just gonna have to take a seat and the Jeep safari should be here soon. Okay, so we've just had breakfast. I've just shown you how this is made. They're called hoppers and I am so excited to taste it. So it is rice, flour, oat milk, coconut milk, I think, and egg that he put salt and pepper on. Freshly made. It looks so unique. Cheers. Let's see what it tastes like. Yum. It really just tastes like a fried egg with a little bit of crispiness on it. Seasoning is perfect, but a little bit dry. I feel you should definitely like maybe add some sauce or maybe like some tomatoes or something would be really delicious on it. But alone, it's fantastic. It's like a crepe, an egg crepe. That's how I would explain it to you all. It's kind of see-through. You've got like that crepe texture to it. Do you want to try this, Dad? It's called a hopper. So it's got the egg and crepe, but the salt and pepper, what he added to it was really good.
Oh, that is good.
It's nice, right?
It's really light.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the problem is that I've just had the standard scrambled eggs.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Okay, guys, so that is the hopper review. And now, egg roti, we also saw the making of that. It had chili flakes in the egg, which is super interesting. So, cheers. And they only added a little bit of spice. This is spicy. But it's really yummy. Again, I should have got a sauce or something to pair with it because it is a little dry. I think definitely the hoppers were more my favorite than this egg roti. And also shout out to this hash brown. Hash browns here, the buffet's been amazing. But yeah, hoppers were my favorite of the meal. I'll check back in with you when we're at the safari. Breakfast is officially done and we are heading in our Jeep to then get to the safari place where we'll be transferring into the other Jeep. Looks like I'm sitting in the front. Great. Okay guys, I'll see you when we're at the safari. That is the Jeep that we will be in? Awesome. I like all the bars on the side to protect us from lions and thieves charging us.
They've got lions here, but if I get eaten by one, I don't think it's on my insurance.
They had cheetahs. It was a warning of like animals you might see.
Remember,
when we're at the rock.
remember a tip, if you see a cheetah and you're outside the car, run.
Okay. Why are you just taking the hardest route possible instead of just like letting him open the door?
I've seen the wildlife. Firstly, it takes 15 minutes to open the door, and I've seen the wildlife. Man, the real men get out like real men. Are you okay? No. I just won't move for 5 minutes.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ryleigh.
I'm Sajid.
Sajid?
Ross, how are you? Are you our guide?
Yes.
No, so
amazing.
I'm hoping to see a lot of wildlife. There doesn't seem to be any cages, so I'm hoping we're not seeing anything ferocious or any sort of pissed off meerkats. I'm really glad that if something does go awry, I bought my camouflage shoes. No one else.
Oh my god. But yeah, so elephant, potentially leopard, peacock, and cow that we've seen 400 times.
And a fat guy in a Coca-Cola van. Let's hope.
Okay. Thank you.
We've got the warning signs. I can see the first one. I'm not going to do. Mainly because there is no roof. If there was a roof, I might be tempted. We don't smoke. We've got no alcohol, unfortunately, because if you're going to get eaten by a cheetah, numb the pain. No drones.
No drones.
No littering.
No litter, and don't feed the animals. That's great to know.
Let's hope not. Thankfully they got peanuts, not some bloody tiger gnawing on a leg.
Some screening up.
You don't want to get this fair maiden skin out in the sun. That should cover it. And if there happens to be a nuclear strike on Colombo while we're here, we'll be safe.
Look at that huge mound. What do you reckon's in that?
Termites?
Is that a termite mound?
Termite or ants, but I'd say...
Yeah, yesterday we were in the rocks and there was warning signs and it literally said, be quiet because of wasps. Oh, wasps. Oh, many years, 3 years ago, did you say?
Yeah.
There were wasps all around here. Attack tourists. And they're just aggressive wasps, so if you talk too loud, the wasps will kill you. Or like sting you or whatever. It was like super dramatic.
Wonderful. Yeah. If the meerkats don't get you, the fucking wasps will.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's whisper just in case.
Yeah. Maybe there's meerkats in there.
Stop it.
Alright guys, the safari has officially started. We are in the Jeep. Roma's joined us in the back. And yeah, the only downside so far that I can see is the fact that this is our forward view. So the only thing we're going to be able to spot is from the sides or by leaning out a little bit. We might be able to stand up as well. But yeah, I'll let you know and I'll check back in with you guys when we see an animal or anything interesting. The sun's not too bad so far. What is the temperature? Do you know temperature, Roma?
Now is 28.
28 degrees today. It's around 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we can see some elephants. Hopefully there's heaps of animals. I'm really looking forward to this safari. First animal spotted. The peacock in the tree right there.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Awesome, thank you.
Their peacocks are very common in Australia. I've seen 101 peacocks when we used to go camping as
That's a Sri Lankan
kids.
peacock.
It is bumpy. Jeez. It is one thing to note as well, seat belts are not a thing here. We don't have them in our Jeep that we're touring with, but we also don't have them here. So yeah, don't be expecting seat belts if you come to Sri Lanka. I am just so glad that the weather and the temperature is so beautiful and it's so lush and feels so fresh to kind of be around. Look how long the grass is.
I've just flown in from Sydney and Sydney's becoming more and more humid, and I would say, what is it, we're in February, I'd say the temperature is identical to Sydney, which is good. Very much at home.
Yeah.
Sans the elephants and meerkats.
Does Sri Lanka have meerkats, Roma?
Sorry?
Do you have meerkats in Sri Lanka?
Only angry ones.
Yeah.
You do have meerkats?
You saw his eyes? He knows it too.
I mean, this is exactly what I expected a safari to look like.
Sri Lankan government, Tourism Commission, if you're listening. I just wonder if these bumpy roads, if they're out the night before going, hang on, it's a little bit too smooth, because it doesn't matter how many animals you see, as long as you're sort of, as we venture deep into the home of the elephants, and you've got to have the up and down. I would suggest a travelator. You know, something a little tarred, sealed road, because it really isn't good for the neck.
Animals don't follow road rules. We're guests in their space.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a safari, so I actually disagree with your tarred road and travelator request for the government. I'm against it.
As you were.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. There you go. Oh, look. What are we seeing over there? Oh, there's elephant. There's an elephant.
Really? Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There are two.
It's a mother and its
baby.
calf. Yeah. Will it think that we're a threat to its calf?
Yeah. Have you ever seen elephants charge? Oh, he's doing some whisper. Oh, some call. That was cool.
Yep.
That was very cool. Seeing elephants in the wild is so lovely. Yeah. Because the only time I've ever seen them is in captivity in like Thailand. It's so beautiful to actually view them in their natural habitat.
Kids, and you'd go to the zoo and you'd think, they don't do much, do they?
No.
But they can't move anywhere.
Yeah.
They've got these, you know, huge beasts in this tiny little cage.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad we have this handrail. Because you really do turn sideways. I've also been attacked by a few trees falling into the Jeep while we're riding. Let's go hit by a stick. Honestly, I'm not too mad about only spotting like 1 or 2 animals on this safari, because it's their wild environment, and it kind of proves that, to me at least, that we are just kind of going to be observing them in their natural habitat, and we're just lucky if they're here, and if they're not, which I'm super comfortable about. I've seen a lot of animals in zoos and stuff, so I'd just be excited to see just them wandering around doing their thing, and it's just nice to observe animals outside of captivity for once.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'd personally prefer to watch it on TV.
I don't have to check back in with you. We found a bird.
Hang on. I've seen these before.
Where's the bird? Where?
Oh, up above us. It's a finch of some sort.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, okay, I can see it now. Yeah. That's the bird. Beautiful colouring.
Yeah.
Safari.
I wore that knee up.
More elephants. Yeah, you can see them on the left and the right. Is that the baby and the mum that we saw earlier, or different? We also have on the other side.
Oh my God.
That one, they're so big. It's so green here. It's so beautiful.
There is one good thing about zoos, you do get closer.
Yeah, but they're also sad in zoos, unless they're rescues, but...
Don't know.
All our iPhones have Zoom, and this is the closest we've ever been in the wild to an elephant, and that's super cool. That was awesome. Bye, elephants. Yeah, it's so cool. Look, there's an elephant right there, so close to us. Oh, awesome. Wow. I don't know if you're supposed to stay silent or not on safaris. We haven't really... It was much closer when we pulled up, and it was super cool to see it. It's kind of turning on its side now. There it is on its side. I would definitely prefer to be wearing a seatbelt here, because the potholes here are insane, and we are just getting chucked to left to right, and I'm constantly holding on to this thing here, saving me from kind of running into Dad. But yeah, it's pretty rocky, this whole experience.
if you ever want to find out what it feels like to be a sock on tumble dry, come safari.
Yeah. Very well put. Oh my god, oh my gosh. I was not holding on to the railing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very unstable. But we've spotted another animal. What is it?
All right.
Oh, a bird on that tree there.
Oh yes.
White neck, black feathers.
Yep. Crane of some sort, long legs.
Yeah. What is it called, sir?
Stork.
Stork?
Yes.
It is stork.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, cool.
thank you.
Great. Roma, is Sagria known for safaris? Like, is Sagria the place in Sri Lanka where safaris are most popular?
First popular Yala National Park,
Yala National Park,
and second Udawalawa
Gudawalawa.
National Park, and Haparana National Park.
Are they all in Sagria?
No.
No.
It's a south coast.
South Coast.
Yeah.
So what park is this?
This one is Haparana National Park.
Okay, and this is a popular one for safari?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's more animals South Coast. That's where they're better in Sri Lanka. Okay, that's good to know. So we're not in the most popular, best place for safaris. So in South Coast, what kind of animals would you see? Do you know?
Leopards.
There are leopards. You do see them in safari?
Yeah.
In South Coast.
Black panther.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're the type of animals that.
Tuskers.
What?
Tusker.
Tusker? Elephant with huge tusks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Maybe it's worthwhile if I ever visit the south. I'll definitely go on safari again and compare the experiences. But it's really nice just driving through and having a break off the motorbikes. And going out on an activity and actually being able to hang out and sit and talk together. That's probably my favourite, my highlight of the day thus far.
Yeah, when you say nice, we could either go on the safari and sit in the car, or you could play gridiron professionally.
Yeah, it is really rocky. It's a bit rough, but it's part of the experience. We're in the wildlife.
Sri Lankan national bird.
That's
Oh,
a
wow.
Sri Lankan national bird. Wow. So what is it called?
Jungle fowl.
Jungle frog.
Jungle fowl.
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 FOWL, as in
Sri Lankan national animal.
Sri Lankan national animal. I thought it was just a chicken when I saw it.
no.
Bird.
That's so cool.
Yeah, beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's-
My first thought when we passed it, I was like, oh, chicken, or like rooster, and then he reversed for it, and I was like, oh, and it's Sri Lankan national bird. Hey, peacock. So we've just found another animal. It's an eagle. We've just found another animal. It's an eagle here. Look how muscular their legs are. Wow. Amazing. Is it just me or does its eyes look super blue? Wow. It is cool. We're seeing quite a different amount of animals. A lot of them are birds. But it's at least a selection. We've seen an eagle, we've seen like a finch type thing, we've seen a couple of different elephants of different ranges, the national bird. I'm not too mad about it because I've never seen the national bird in real life. I've never seen an eagle that close. I think Dad and I are both in a consensus of just the rockiness of it, like holding this and just falling that way and holding yourself up is starting to really hurt our arms and our backs, just trying to constantly steady ourselves because there is no seatbelt or restraint. It is quite uncomfortable, just with how bad the road condition is, but it's a small price to pay to see wildlife. This tour is 2 hours long, so I feel like we're definitely going to be feeling it after 2 hours, and then we've got a 4-hour bike ride later today, which will be in my next video. But yeah, it's going to be an exhausting day. The sun's out, which is nice, but also hot.
From the big grass, the leopard stalks its prey. A tourist, dressed dressed in green with white stripes. And he's annoying me with that camera.
That's me. He's talking about me. I reckon a leopard could easily pounce into here. This is really leopard proof. I'm willing to lose a nail to a leopard, and that's probably all.
And the Sri Lankan leopard is known for going first for the nails.
For the nails. I don't have too much for them to bite off, but
Keep your nails inside the van at all times.
I'll just slip. That's my offering.
And your throat box in your throat.
There's another eagle up there in that tree. The wind in its feathers. It was calling just before I started filming, and it sounded so amazing. It was like beep, 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 beep. There's 3 elephants just up there. Oh wow, they're super close as well. Elephants are easily the highlight of this safari. We're driving up and they look super close to the road, which is exciting. There they are. There's a family of elephants. This is the best view of them that we've had. This is so cool. Alright guys, you can see them right there. They look so cool. It's so peaceful here. We've got birds in the trees, and it does feel a little bit special to just watch them in their natural environment, and I'm so happy we were able to get this close and have such an amazing view of them. And I hope you guys enjoy it too, because wild elephants, like, it's awesome. It is really cool. They're actually walking towards us, which is so cool. They're so beautiful. A bit of a walk up now. We get out as well?
Yes.
Get out? Okay. Alright. Solid ground. Having a bit of a stretch our legs. Do you reckon we should walk up to that, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad and I were just chatting, but we've so far walked all this way up. It's a much easier hike than walking up Lion Rock, that's for sure, and it's much quicker. I think it took us 2 minutes. Can you see any elephants, Dad?
Eyes like an eagle I have. I think that's one there.
That's a Jeep. That is another tour.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see any animals from here, but maybe if we go up there we may be able to see some stuff. Has dangerous there, which is always a great sign. Right, let's walk up. A few of them are a little bit wobbly. Whew. So nice. The mountains are so beautiful here. We've walked up to the top of the hill. This is what's there. You got this, you got strong winds, great view of the park that we've been driving through for the past hour and a half, I would say. Almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go head back down to the Jeep and finish off the tour. And hopefully we see another animal on the way back, but yeah, I'm kind of getting pretty exhausted. My energy is low. I need a coffee for sure, but yeah, exhausted. All right guys, we're down the mountain now. It was super windy up there, but it is starting to rain. You can kind of see it here. You're getting the dark dots, so it's starting to rain. We have no roof, so hopefully we can get back. I think we only have like half an hour to 20 minutes left. We head back. It is over?
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
15, perfect. So hopefully we can, it doesn't rain too hard in the next 15 minutes. And we don't get too wet, but I don't know how it's going to be kind of riding a bike in this weather, which will be my next video, which will be our ride from Sigria to Knuckles. The rain is getting heavy, but turns out there's actually a roof to this thing, which is great. So we're just putting that on now. Oh my goodness, it's just come out of nowhere. There's not even like grey clouds in the sky, which is super weird, but yeah, we're getting the rain thing on, which makes me very happy. So yeah, 15 more minutes and then we'll be back in the other Jeep and wrapping up the tour. Okay, so this lizard here is, the last one was a female lizard, and then this one is the male lizard, and he changes color. Look at the scales on the tail. And it's a long tail too, oh my goodness. Wow. What is the name of them?
Garden lizard.
Garden lizard? Yes. Garden lizard, wow. How fascinating. Back on paved roads.
ROMA.
Oh, it's a nice feeling being back on paved roads that are smooth. But I think that wraps up the end of the tour. We've seen all the animals that we're going to see today. Thank you so much for joining me. In closing, I definitely enjoyed my first safari, but my recommendation for anyone is definitely come in with low expectations. I think if you have the mindset that seeing one animal is great, you'll be very happy. I came in with super low expectations. It was nice to see things in the wild. The road was rocky. If you like kind of off-roading and just seeing the nature of Sri Lanka, this is definitely something for you. Would I do another one? I don't know. I think I'm happy to just one and done it in Sri Lanka, maybe if I'm on the south coast. But we've just seen a parrot, so we haven't actually finished all the animals. We're on the main road, just pulled over, but it was definitely a great experience to have an activity out where I love just being able to kind of chat to Dad and just have this little adventure together. It was heaps of fun. I'll get his closing comments on what he thought next. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the tour.
Ow. I feel as though you're waiting for me to do something silly. I'm not going to do that twice.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day. What are your closing comments? What are your overall thoughts of safari?
I thought there was life. A lot of it wasn't particularly wild. And I think if I could be critical, I think it'd be nice if the tour guide knew the animals in the park, the names of the park. That being said, the elephants were fantastic, and most importantly, with a bit of editing, and I'll show you how we do that in just a moment, it'll look like great on Facebook.
All right, thanks Dad. Let's get into the car and let's head back to our hotel. How good. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. Ryleigh out.